everyone. Today episode 2, and as promised we are working on the finishing of the sponge what we prepared. Now the sponge is cooled down, and we'll show you of the icing, of how do we do the icing when we teach here the students and the people, all of the people, all of the professionals who we teach here. For those classes we have a very small example in front of you. We'll demonstrate in front of you. So I have with me Chef Vinay also with me, and today we are preparing the icing of this cake, which has been the previous session we have done with the sponge. The same sponge is there. Is cooled down, is sliced properly, nicely in good layers, and then now we are going to do the finishing part now. So Chef Vinay, kindly continue with the icing of the cake, and if you want to say something, say along with this, please. It's not maybe a water, it's a proper sugar syrup prepared with the flavored cinnamons, cloves, and nice good flavorful solution. So this is the way we do it for the softening of the sponges. Now before we do all this thing, we'll add a prepared pata seed, which is mango flavor. Today we are preparing the mango flavored. Now this is going to be labeled, and then you're going to get layered. In the meantime, I'll just want to share something with you. Is people, they often think, what is the icing? They only know the icing. But they should know the difference between the frosting and the icing. When we talk in a professional level, frosting is basically a thick and fluffy, and it is used to coat the outside and often the inner layer of a cake too. Whereas in the icing is thinner, glossier than frosting, and can be used as a glaze for better decorating. As you see right now, whenever we prepare something like this, we have to add the chunks also, like we have today prepared the mango flavored. So we have added the mango chunks. When it comes to the mouth, you feel it the way. And the same thing is happening here. After this, again the labeling, again the sugar syrup, again the chopped mangoes will come on this. Now as you should know, there are different kinds of cake icings which are there. There are whipped cream with lighter frosting, royal icing, a frosting made from cream cheese known as cream cheese frosting, the fondant, the meringue. Because these type of icings can give you a better feel in a professional cake decoration, which can add to the visual and a toothsome pleasure of the freshly baked products. So just making a sponge is not the only thing. We have to understand this thing, that the flavor has to be there, the cake has to be there, the chunks have to be there, and it has to be nicely cleaned. As you see right now, when we do the work, we make sure that the icing should not spill outside this over your sponge. It should be neatly done, neatly done. So this is the way we do the icing, and we will do this over here. Now I'll just tell you something more about the different icing what we do here. For example, the buttercream icing. If this is softer, this is spreadable than most icings which are preferred in the choice and flexibility. Second last coating of the cream This is sweetened cream, Centrally cream, which is not made by any of the artificial powders or any of the liquids. It's made with your dairy fresh cream whipped here and got to this level. Now what we're doing here right now in this condition is this called as the crumbing, where we are doing it here, not the final one, rather we are crumbing it, the first layer. So this is not the final layer, this is going to get crumbed here, they call crumbing. We'll again go back to the fridge, get it settled down, get it solidified, again it will come back here, and then again we are going to do it the final touching of this for the final decoration. After final creaming, it will again go back, this whole thing will go back again to the fridge, and then we'll do the decoration part. So this is the way the steps are involved in a proper creaming of an icing of a cake. Now, continue with this. I told you about royal icing, about the white and the fruit. Now I'll tell you about something about the cream cheese frosting. Many people love to have the cream cheese. There's a cream cheese frosting which is perfectly for the carrot cakes, cupcakes, red velvet cake. Though in red velvet cakes, the mascarpone cheese is added. A good place will definitely going to work with the mascarpone cheese, and then you're going to paste it in the red velvet cakes. This can be filled in the donuts or any kind of pastry with of cream and cheese dishes also. It can be a part of buttercream frosting, a good quality cream frosting, but this little heavier than most type of cake icing and texture, and taste are made best when it has got a high fat cream cheese. So whenever we eat some creaming, just don't go for the whiteness part, see the ingredients which are inside that. This is the crumbing going on right now. Now, then there are meringues also which we use here, which is made by egg whites, cold water and use of granulated sugar. Now the technique for this is this, that when we mix this, the air to the mixture gives it a foamy consistency, and the added sugar will stiffen the foam. It can be plain, flavored, with or without nuts. Usually in our patisserie work, we use three popular varieties of meringue: the French, the Italian and the Swiss. The difference is only this, the beating the eggs, and uncooked meringue can be used as pastry topping, and it can be baked at a crisp and eaten like cookies too. So now, as you must see this, when we are doing all this work, you have to make sure that your place where you work has to be properly clean, properly done. It should not be filthy, it should be clean. The hygiene point is also taken into consideration. Now, if you see this here, we are doing it in a very clean way. This is the way we teach here at our place, in a very methodical way, and the students who come here for trainings or any work for learning, they are given the platform, the open platform, where they can perform all these things here. And we are very much concerned about the hygiene, the cleanness and the sanitation. Only when the things are proper, a person knows about things, then only he can or she can become a good, known skilled person. In servo, This is the way we teach here. We got a beautiful place here, the beautiful lab we have got here, the beautiful things we have got here, and when it is formed with the students, it filled with individual place and they work on these things. Now as you see, this thing is done. Now this will get transferred back, as I told you in the starting, that will again go back to the fridge for the final creaming, for final cooling, so that it gets stable. Because this is the cream, and the cream has to get a little stiffer to get properly done. Now we are putting it back in the fridge. Through this journey, we do here the fondant preparation also, which is very heavy popular frosting, and this can be easily sculptured and used for celebration cakes. Now what is the basic fondant? The basic fondant include the water, glycerin, sugar. The sugar can be icing or the castor sugar, and some sort of shortening. Some use marshmallow in place of gelatin too, and the glycerin. But a good ideal fondant is stretched without tearing. It can be worked in different shapes, sizes, and used on celebration cakes. So, the ideal texture is a fondant that is stretched without tearing and work in different shapes, using different types of carving and different tools. So this is what we do here. Now the journey, and you must be seeing this, that the live stream is going on, and I hope definitely that you are enjoying this episode, second episode from us. And if you are interested, you can definitely call us anytime for inquire at server institutions and fulfill your dreams. We offer you different courses from OTHM London, which are recognized globally in all patisserie, the culinary world. Now as you see here, that this is the comb, what we are using right now to give it a shape. This is a comb. This is a comb. If you see this, it has different angle it has. This is purchased or can be prepared manually too at home also. So this is the way we are doing the finishing part from here. If you see here, the finishing part has gone from here. If you do not have a wheel like this, you can definitely take a tray, put something in the bottom, and you can very well prepare in the same rotating way. Now this is going to be the final preparation now, and as we do the final step of decorating, we'll work on this. Now you see the labeling on top, how it is done. You'll see this now. Mango can. Okay, now we are doing this. The cake is finishing the last section. What we are doing here right now, step, is the final piping of the cake. Now this has to be done with the star nozzle, what we are using right now. And to make it more better hygienic, we don't use the same bag again. These are disposable bags which are available online or anywhere very easily. You can decorate with this piping. There are numerous type of different patterns, the colors of a choice, the flavors of a choice. And as you work towards it, you get a steady hand, and then you can decorate your things according to your taste, your interest, your visualizations. This has to be very steady. You see this has to be very steady, gentlemen and young ladies and our students. So this is the fresh mango slices we have already done, and we have cut them, and this will go, today we have a mango flavored cake without any color, with all the natural ingredients, and this is the way we are done slicing. This will go on top of this. When you eat this, you'll have a crunch from top to the bottom everywhere. You'll have a feel in the mouth of the mango cream. This is the way we do it here. You have to make sure the creaming should not overpower your cake. Many people, they do wrong thinking the creaming will help them. But the cake has to be in a proper way. It should not be over creamed. Then only you'll have a cream taste, you'll not have the mango flavor taste, for which we are doing it today. We can make a strawberry or any other thing like that, which I feel. Now, this will go on top of this, the mango slices which have been already sliced. And this is going to be like this. Look, lovely they're coming now. The slices can be used alternative form, zigzag, or any flavors you want, any patterns you want. This can be decorated with a drop of any good eatable cherry with a good nice fresh leaf of mint, whichever you feel like. And this is going to be a beautiful way of preparing it. See how it contrasting. Now to make sure that it is kept fresh, there are good gels which are available in the market, which are all edible, and these type of gels are applied to give it a proper shine, freshness and a good look. So all the magnetic consumed. Today we are not putting any other topping here. We are showing you the basic thing today, how we do it. In the coming sessions, you'll have a right way to see different episodes coming in different ways, and they will be great variations. All the cakes will not be repeated again. Every time we'll have the cakes prepared here, shown to you lively by our students, prepared freshly by students in the workshops. As you see this, the cake what we will prepare today, similar ways these cakes are prepared by the student, the trainees here, for embarking them for the career plans. So this is a mango cake prepared today, and as you see here, while we work, the platform is kept clean and tidy. So, okay, now to give it a small dust, this is the icing sugar we are putting on top. Little, very little. Hello viewers, I believe you would have enjoyed the second episode from us. So this is the way we do the things out here, and this schedule for the students will be joining us very soon here at Servo. We all wait eagerly for your arrival and the new joinees who are coming back to us after a long prolonged lapse. Now, as you see this, we have prepared the cake in front of you from the scratch. We don't hide anything at our platforms in our studios. And as you will come, we'll not only stop only for the cakes and bakes. We'll cut deep the different type of icings, fondant, meringues, marshmallows, and what else we'll say. We prepare as Servo not only cookies, not only biscuits, what people say. Rather, we teach students here how to make biscotti. Biscotti is the people who are known, they know about the biscotti, that is double baked in the oven. And the outer layer when done, it is very crisper, very nice to eat and very tasty. So this is the way they are coming here, and because we are doing the session because of the people, the viewers, they have been telling us to come, and we've done from this platform, from our studio. So please post your views, how do you think, what we can do more for you, and this will be highly appreciated. So thank you with that. So now the time for us to cheers and enjoy the feast. Thank you, have a nice time. Thank you.